Hi, this is Naser from Sergi. Do you have one or more of those problems? I took the PMP course. I studied very well, but I feel I'm not sure to take the final PMP exam. But when I solve all the questions or most of the questions, I solve them wrong. Actually, I'm afraid to pay for the exam. I don't know what I should do and where's the problem. The normal flow to take the PMP certificate is like that. Number one, you take the PMP exam. Number two, you study from good material. Number three, you create your own summary. And number four, you need to solve from 4 to 5 complete PMP exams. And here's exactly the problem. From finishing your study to take the final PMP exam, you need to know clearly what you should do. You need to have certain structure to know where your gaps are. So in this video, I will provide to you and also explain what is the PMP Exam Tracker, and I will provide the Excel sheet to you at the end of the video. Here we go. This sheet I have created for you in order to use it for your PMP tracking or for your PMP exam tracking. Okay. The problem here that when you finish the study and then you start solving some questions, the wrong questions or the questions with wrong answers are your real treasure. This is your treasure. You need to use it for your lesson learning. Okay. So when you start, for example, you start with one exam, the wrong answers from this exam, you need to study why you did it wrong. And you do analysis on these questions so that you can use them in the second exam and so on. So in this sheet, I have created this table. Actually, there are 5 tables for 5 exams. So this is exam number 1, exam number 2, until exam number 5. In each table here, you have the first column indicates the number of questions. So we have here 180 questions of your PMP exam. I mean, to take the exam, you need to solve 4 to 5 complete exams, as a simulation. Okay, so when you start solving one exam, for example, you need to come here while you are doing the exam, or after you do the exam, you need to write here your answer in the first column. In the second column, you need to write the right answer of each question. After that, you need to write here or record here your score. For the right answer, you need to write 1. For the wrong answer, you need to write 0. And this will indicate the number of right answers and the number of wrong answers. Here is the point. After you do so for all the questions, you need to filter here for the wrong answers. Wrong answers. Only the wrong answers. So when you filter the wrong answers here, it means that you will select 0 only, the 0 which is wrong answer, by the way. The next column is the gap. The gap. What is your gap? Why you answered this question wrong? Okay. And here, from my experience with my students, they have one of 2 gap directions. The first one is mental gap, which is M, and the second one is technical gap, which is T. Mental gap here refers to anything related to yourself, your mental preparation for the exam. So, for example, you have, or you are getting a headache after the second hour. You are nervous. You cannot read all the answers. You read very quickly, so you cannot understand the question. All of these options are mental gaps. So any wrong answer here, you found that it's mental problem or mental gap, you need to write M. Nice. On the other hand, you may have technical gap. And in the technical gap here, it refers to the technical issue. So you didn't study something, you forgot something, oh, I forgot the equation of CPI. Oh, I forgot the definition of the project charter, technical issues. I didn't study the procurement topic, So any question you did it wrong because of technical issue or technical gap, you need to write here T for technical. After that, you need to specify the problem. What is the problem? So, for example, it's mental problem because I don't read the 4 options. This is my problem. The answer was number D, but just I did number A, B, and then I selected A. This is mental problem. What is the solution here? You need to read all the 4 answers. you write like this. This is my gap. I need to focus on that. Or I have headache, or I can't be in the focus mode after the third hour. Okay, so you need to do the each gap. What is the gap, and how can you solve them? Also, the technical is the same. Like, review this part, read again this topic, like this. And then in the tracking, did you close this gap or no? Do you still have this problem or no? If it's done, خلاص, it's a closed, this gap, خلاص, I passed this problem, so you write done. If no, write not done. Okay, this is for the first exam. You need to do it for the first exam. Tomorrow, assume tomorrow you will take exam number 2. You need to reread again your gaps again, and make sure you focus on them in the second exam. I expect from the first exam, but by experience also, you'll get like 40%, 50% right answers. But if you do this technique in the second exam, your result will be increasing in like exponential curve. Like in the second exam, for example, you will get 60, third exam 75, fourth exam 85, fifth exam 90 something. Okay, so by this way, by this simple way, you can close your gaps by having this Excel sheet. This Excel sheet is free. You can download it and use it. You can find it on naserji.com. Naserji.com, then free material, then download the Excel sheet. Also, if you need to have a mentor, by the way, this is free Excel sheet. You can download it freely. If you need a mentor, I plan to do a weekly session to review together the PMP by asking a lot of questions and discussion. This also will be for free. Just again, communicate with me on naserji.com or fill in the below link in the description. And the third point, if you need or if you have any friend that plan to start the PMP and he doesn't or she doesn't know how to start, let him or her communicate with me and I'll give him the right track to start. Thank you. This is Nasser from Naserji. I wish this video added real value to you and your PMP journey. Thank you and see you soon. Bye-bye.